It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Commanders and the Lions, all that and more, coming up next.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just so
3 games decided, 3 more to come this Wild Card Weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
going on the road in the playoffs, Mike, it's daunting for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. But if there's one thing this guy has shown all year, it's the fact that not only is he resilient, but nothing appears to ever faze him. Getting your team to the tournament in your first year, it's a massive accomplishment in its own right, but I don't think he's done yet. He expects to walk into this stadium in a hostile environment and come away with a win, and there's one thing this season has showed us is don't put anything past this guy.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to affect.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Mike, it's funny. After we had an opportunity to meet with him last week, you would have never imagined that he was the player of the week. All he wanted to do was talk about the missed opportunities, how he can continue to get better and elevate the play of his teammates around him. And Tell you what, if he plans on limiting those mistakes going forward, you could just tell what makes him such a special player. While everyone else is singing his praises, he's constantly finding ways to improve. But don't let him fool you. He had an awesome week last week, and if he's able to replicate that here, we could be in for a real treat.
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. A 2nd down throw for Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Here's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. So after 1, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now he'll run. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Daniels going to keep this himself. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Commanders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes...
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Lions take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Get a pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Goff. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Goff to throw. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll run with Gibbs. Powering forward. He's in. MER Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Lions move out in front by the score of 17-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Jalen Hurts, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Who survives?
I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Robinson. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they do not get it done. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work, but in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front seven. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on first and second down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Raymond going to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. Goff to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the 4th down conversion. The motion man here is Mitchell. Goff to throw on 1st down. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Badgley now, attack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got it at about the 8. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They hand it to Gibbs. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclones, David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now, Goff. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Daniels. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.